Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jakina, and today I'll be making a turkey roulade with rainbow carrots and homemade mashed potatoes, and I'm also going to make my own gravy. So, a turkey roulade is just basically a stuffed turkey, except I have tenderloin, so I'm just going to roll it up. And then I'm going to stuff it with sage, butternut squash, and cranberry sauce. So I'm just going to start off, my oven is preheating, and I'm just going to start off by boiling the potatoes, and then that should take about 20 minutes to boil. And then this is going to take about 45 minutes to cook, and yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I just cleaned off my potatoes, and now I'm just gonna boil them. And actually, I'm just gonna boil them on like a medium heat so it can match up with like the time of the tenderloins. So I'm just gonna cook these potatoes for like on medium heat so it can match up with the tenderloins. So it's probably gonna take about 30 minutes because it's gonna be kind of on like a low medium heat. And then the tenderloins are gonna take about 45 minutes to cook, but it's gonna take about maybe 5-7 minutes for me to prep. So let's start prepping. Okay, so these were actually like turkey breasts, so I had to thin them out so I could roll them up. So I put them skin side down, and they're applewood. They came pre-seasoned, so they're applewood smoked. And I'm going to cook my carrots with them. And so what I'm going to do is start off by putting the butter on top. Okay, so I actually thought I picked up a turkey tenderloin, but I actually picked up a breast. So I just thinned it out, and now I'm just going to start putting butter on it. I put it skin side down. And I warmed up the butter. You don't have to, but I warmed it up. And I'm just putting it on there so it can stay moist in the oven. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some of the squash. Just put it in there. Then take some cranberry sauce. And I'm not going to put a lot of cranberry sauce because cranberry sauce is very potent, and I like cranberries, but not a lot. And how much you put, I would really say it's either to taste or how big the turkey is, because all of these turkeys are not the same size. Okay, and I'm going to put some sage leaves. Sage have a very strong taste, so I'm only going to put like 2 leaves because they're kind of small. But sage goes very well with butternut squash. It's kind of like a seasonal thing. I guess cranberry turkeys are too. Now I rolled it up, and now I'm about to put this rope around it, twine around it. Ta-da! This is my first time wrapping up a turkey like this, but I think it looks great. The butternut squash and the cranberries was kind of trying to come out, but I just stuffed it right on back in there. But this is how all of them gonna look. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of them, and then I'm gonna line my pan with these peppers and onions, just for a little more flavor pop. And then I'm gonna put the carrots in there. Okay, so this is my turkey tenderloin, well, turkey breast. I stuffed it, and now I have the carrots on it. I have onions and peppers on it, and now I'm about to put it in the oven for about 45 minutes. Okay, so now I'm about to make my gravy. Except I'm gonna put onions and peppers and heavy cream into my gravy. So I just put the butter, onion, and pepper into the bottom, and I'm just gonna let that cook a little bit. And I'm putting just a little bit of this garlic, like this much, because I don't want it to like take away from the gravy taste. Okay, so while the onions and the peppers are getting soft, I'm just gonna mash up my potatoes because they're ready. And I use 6 potatoes. I usually like to use red potatoes, but I went ahead and used the Idaho potatoes because this is just what I had at the house. Okay, so what I'm gonna put in my potatoes is just a little bit of heavy cream and some garlic seasoning and just salt and pepper. About a half a cup. And then the rest of this, I'm going to put it in my gravy. I don't want to put a lot in the gravy. Alright, so now I'm about to put my chicken base. Now with the chicken base, I would say put about 2 tablespoons of this chicken base because it's really salty. Okay, and this is how it looks so far. Now, I'm about to put this flour in, and this process is called a roux. So half fat, half flour. Okay, so I got my mashed potatoes. It was just salt and pepper and garlic, and I'm gonna put some parsley in it. And then this is the consistency that I wanted my gravy to be. And I had to add a little bit more flour. So altogether, I think I added about a half a cup. Okay. Let's take these things out the oven. Sure. Yes. Okay, this is my turkey roulade. I just want everybody to see. And I'm very proud of myself because this is actually my first time doing a turkey roulade. But I have a special guest who surprised me today, and it's my dad, so he's going to taste it. And this will be the first time that he ever tastes my food. Okay. Introduce yourself and then dig in.
My name is Jimmy, and this is my daughter, Jakina. What is this again?
It's turkey roulade. It's stuffed. It's butternut squash, cranberry, and sage and inside. And rainbow carrots.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think my sister can do better.
All right.
How much can I eat?
Well, you can have the whole thing. And make
Okay.
sure you tell Auntie, you know, she got competition.
Yeah, more than competition.
Okay, so now we're gonna have my cousin's eye area. Okay, this is my cousin's eye area, and she's gonna
Hi.
taste. Make sure you get the gravy and the mashed potatoes.
Is this like everything? Dang, you did good with this. That's good.
I know. Thanks.
We good.
All right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and check out all my social medias down below. And if you have any requests, let me know. See you next week.